I'm going to show you guys how to take your new crest from this to this. Okay, so the first thing you're going to have to do is download Sims 4 Studios. That's what we're going to use to change everything in game today. You're going to have to start by registering an account, and then the video is going to show you how to find the program that you need to download. Once you get your Sims 4 Studios downloaded and installed, you're going to go ahead and open it up, and that's where our next step is going to start. I'm going to be following a tutorial off of Tumblr. All of the tutorials that I followed today will be linked in the description box below. But while I was following this tutorial for the first time, I noticed that when I went to load my saves through the way that it told me to, none of my save files popped up. So I'm going to show you the workaround that I found. So firstly, you're going to need to know which save file you're looking for. All of the save files have different numbers, different save dates. I'm just going to use the most recent save file that I have right here. But again, you can always go and log into your game and go to the main menu and find out which save file is the one that you want to use. The next step is you're going to open this with the Sims 4 Studios. This is going to require you to know where that app is downloaded on your computer. You can see me navigating it on the screen. I just have it on my hard drive. It's not my hard drive, it's like an external hard drive, but you might have it on your computer's hard drive. I don't know. But this is how you set that up as well. Hit the save file you want to use and you click it, it's going to open up Sims 4 Studios, and then it's going to open up to our next step. The next step is we're going to find our save game data. So we're going to sort it by our type list up here at the top. Just do some scrolling till you see it. Bam. And now we're going to scroll through our data to find the neighborhoods panel. I like to collapse my little tabs to make it easier for me to find it because there's just so much information in this panel. Oh my gosh. Once you click edit items, it's going to populate all of your neighborhoods for that save file. I'm personally working on a legacy save file for myself. It's kind of like a fantasy world I have going on. So I've already started renaming some of my neighborhoods, as you will see as I scroll through my little list. Today I've decided to change 2 names. I'm going to rename Glimmerbrook, and I'm also going to rename Newcrest. This is a personal preference that I have. I do not like to see any descriptions prop up when I'm looking at the map of the worlds. I don't like it blocking my other worlds, so I delete any descriptions that I see. So whenever I do world renames, I like to use generators. Just because I'm not that creative, let's just be blunt about it. It's hard. So this generator, town name generator, again, everything will be linked in the description box below. Is based off of real places. So like as you can see here, there's so many different countries that you can pick from. I typically try to find out what world is based off of what state or like region and go from there. I think in this case, I use my state. I'm from South Carolina, and it gives you two versions. You can use fake names, or you can use like real names, and it'll actually take names from that area. And it actually does list a few real places in South Carolina, which I thought was pretty cool. The next generator I'm going to show you is a fantasy name generator. This is really helpful for worlds like Glimmerbrook, if you're doing a medieval type gameplay, if you're doing fantasy kind of gameplay, futuristic gameplay. They have something for literally everybody. Another cool feature of this website is that if you highlight the names, it'll save it to this little list down here in the corner. And I'm a screenshot queen, and I'm a copy and paste queen. So it makes it really easy to keep up with like lists and things like that. So anyways, you're gonna take your name over, paste it into your area. I definitely forgot to rename Newcrest. I think I do include that later in the video. Let's hope that I did. But as you guys already saw in the beginning, I definitely did. Alright, next I'm going to show you how to change district names. Now this one's a little bit more complex because you are creating a mod, but it's still fairly easy, fairly simple. Now this one is based off of changing the cooking channel to the food channel, but I'm going to show you how to do it for your district names. So like I think in Newcrest it's like Llama Lagoon or something like that. Llama Lagoon. Who came up with that? Again, I'm going to have all of the websites linked in the description, and I'm going to start with the first step, which is using the string lookup table. And for this, you are going to have to do some research beforehand and know what the name of the district is that you're changing, so that way you can physically look it up here in this table. And also, again, I like to get rid of all of my descriptions. So right now I'm typing in the description for one of the districts in Newcrest, and we're going to add that to the current package. Now you're creating this package yourself, and you're going to want to name it whatever you want this mod to be named once you then that's going to pop up this little window right here, and it's going to have all of these different languages. I'm only writing in English because I can't write in anything else. So you're going to select your language, and you're going to delete all the other ones eventually. But right now I'm going to add all of the districts that I want to change to that current package. You're going to see me do that a few times over here with my little mouse. Moving into our next step that I mentioned a little bit earlier, we're going to be deleting every language except the language that you're editing for. Next, we're going to go to Entries, over in our Datas tab, and we're going to do Edit Items. Now, here is where you get to rename all your things. Me personally, I'm going to also delete the description. I forgot to add the other 3 descriptions, but I'm pretty sure I go back and do that. Something that I do for myself whenever I'm making a new renaming package is if I'm like deleting a chunk of text, I mark it as deletion A, deletion B, deletion C, so that way I can go back and retrace my steps and edit something if it's not what I wanted to delete. Once you're done changing your entries, you're going to save the package, and the next thing you're going to do is you're going to find the location of where you saved your package at. And this is my previous one, and you're going to go ahead and take it and put it into your mods folder, wherever you may put it. I have everything in my mods folder separated by creator. And then also, whenever I add a new package into my game, I make sure to delete any cache files, any game crash files, anything like that, to kind of keep my game fresh and healthy. Next, we're going to load up our game and see what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm going to be super transparent here. I'm going to show you guys the before and the after. So this was immediately after I finished going through the tutorial. As you can see, my descriptions will say deletion A, deletion B, deletion C. I'm showing you some district renames that I've already done. They pretty much stay the same, but I've definitely cleaned up a little bit. You can also see Crystal Helm did not have a description deletion, so that helped me realize that I had deleted the wrong thing and I needed to go back and fix it. I also used a generator, one of the 2 generators that I showed you guys for all of these names. I think I mainly used the town name generator. And I realized renaming the fantasy realm did not do anything. So that was my before, and this is my after. As you can see, my world descriptions are gone. You know, all the names pretty much stay the same. Crimson Falls, Clear Haven, and Wildwood. I'm going to give you a tour of Pine Valley, which is my Zoe 101 and Connecticut Ridge boarding school world that I'm doing a makeover on. My next video will be me redoing the high school. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, just drop me a comment. I will try to respond and be as helpful as I can be. And I hope you guys subscribe, and I'll see you next time.